Here is a brand new WordPress website that I'm doing for a friend. So I've created the domain name, and now I need to go in and create the WordPress website. So this is not a thing you'd normally do, but I'm in cPanel. I've gone to a piece of software I own called Installatron. Under Installatron, I want to install a WordPress website. So I'm going to install this application. And now what I need to do is I need to find the correct domain name. So I know it's there. There it is. So I always use the HTTPS and I don't use the www. And get rid of that. Put in my standard user. There's my user. That's good, that's good. And everything else on there is fine. We don't do backups because the whole system itself does backups. And now we can install. It's going to go away. Processing. It's installing. So let's go down. There it is. Kona Churches is installing, 17%. Looking good. Okay, so it's installed WordPress. I can click on this little item here. Opens up a new tab to go into the administrator for this copy of WordPress. Luckily, straight away it's got its HTTPS certificate because we've got a good padlock here. Sometimes that can take up to a day to actually happen. There's our plugins. Let's have a look at plugins. Don't need that. Don't need that. Here we are. We will update. Now to make life really quick, I will open this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5 times. 5 times. So I am looking for HTTPS. There it is. Install now. And activate. Next I want WordFence. There it is. Install now. Activate. Next I want Google. And I want the site kit. Install now. Activate. Next we want to install a real simple cloning tool. So we hop in and put in Yoast, and here is the Yoast tool. I won't click activate yet because we also use Yoast SEO to help us do things, and we also use WP fastest cache to help us make the website fast. And so that is basically everything installed. We can just activate these. And we're going to go through each one of these to set them up for the first time. We do them in order, so we'll go back to the plugins. Shows all the installed plugins. We haven't got this one set up yet, so we'll activate that. And we'll activate this. So now we've got the plugins. I provide you with the paid version of this app. So what we can do here now is we can add new, and we want to upload the plugin, choose the file, go to, you won't be able to do this, you'd have to get me to do it for you, downloads, and we're looking for 7.01. Here's the latest, so let's double click on that. Install now. And let that install. We'll activate the plugin. and that's installing. No, did I miss it? Go back. Activate plugin. Okay, now it's working. We need to get the code for this, and here it is on my side. Copy that, and if we go to settings, SSL, and settings, license, put the license in, activate. This is activated. Very good. If we go to general, we won't bother saving those. So go back to the dashboard. SSL is not enabled. So let's make sure it is enabled. Well, it is enabled. We've got a lockup there. Okay, there's the activate. Activate SSL. Activate SSL. Okay. Continue. Cool. Let's go to the dashboard. And we can go into the settings. We want to do that redirect there. We don't want notifications. That's all good. Save and continue. We want all of these turned on. You can actually click on the links to find out why we want to do these, and randomize that. Good. And save and continue. We don't do vulnerability detection, mainly because it would take a fair bit of work to keep everything up to date. Save and continue. Start scan. Save and continue. Leave that as is. Save and continue. Strict, yes. And continue. Now this gets a bit interesting. Generally, I disable most of these so that we don't have a problem with sites becoming a little bit rebellious. Disable. And they seem to jump backwards and forwards. Full screen, whatever, geolocation, yeah, microphone disable, MIDI disable, payment disable, display capture disable, save. You can see they kind of jump backwards and forwards a little bit until we've got them all. Cool. Save and next. Looking good. Save and next. Looking good. Okay. Excellent. So if we just go back now to hardening, and we want to enter a custom URL in here. So let's call it Hawaii, and this will be the link that people will follow to actually get to the login screen to become the administrator. Save and continue. Save and continue. Back to plugins. So here we are. We want to do the word fence, and if we go up the top, we see here that the installation is incomplete. So let's resume installation on WordPress. We need to get a WordPress license. So we'll get a free one, get a free license. Okay, we don't mind. There, I want it to there. I have read. Would you like security on it via email? No. Read, register. Cool. We now need to go to my email and jump on there. Almost done. Cool. Let's go back to here, install an existing license. So there's the WordPress license. I've got it in an email. Copy it, put my email address in, Tony and the license that I got. You can only use it on this website. I don't want to join. I have read and install license. Away it goes and installs the license. Let's go to the dashboard. And it'll come up with a few of these nexts. We just click our way through them. And yes, enable auto updates. Configure the firewall. So click here to configure. Cool. We just go ahead and download this. Don't really do anything with it, just has it there in case we ever have a problem, and continue. Close. And that's gone. If we click on here, we did that. Why are you saying do it again? Alright, we're going to download that as well. Okay, that's fine. Continue. Continue. Okay, now it's happy. Close. That's a new thing. I hadn't had to do that before. Back to firewall. Save changes. Yes. Why are we getting a bit of difficulty with that? Next. Next. And next. And got it. Okay, it doesn't look as though we've got any more warnings here. Once again, back to plugins. Don't need to do anything with that. Don't need to do anything with those. We've got them now. Fastest cache is not done, so let's do the settings for this. This speeds up the website. So we want to enable, we want to preload. Those are the items that we want to do. And we go no restart, go OK. Don't show for logged in users as an administrators, don't show on the desktop, on mobile devices. And we want to clear when we do new work. Clear when we do new work, and we simply go through and accept all of these and submit. And so now our website is ready to be faster. Back to plugins. Here we are. So let's now do the site map by Google. Let's go into here, SiteKit. It's going to ask us to sign in with Google. So let's sign in with Google. Actually, I missed something. So go back to plugins, go back to SiteKit. I wanted to put a tick in that, forgot that. Sign in with Google. Use my main account. Continue. You have to have a Google account to be able to use this. Verify. Okay, and allow. And set up. Set up Google Analytics. This can take a while to load, so just a matter of being patient. And we want to accept an account. Let's have a look here. I think let's set up a new account. New account. That looks good. Create account. Again, we want permissions, so continue. Change to your correct country, accept. No, I accept. Go to my dashboard. Obviously there's nothing to see now because we've just installed it, but it will gather data and you'll be able to see how your website performs. Let's go back to plugins. So we haven't done the Yoast SEO yet, so let's have a look at that. General, save changes, first time, start optimization, continue, site prep, it's an organization kind of churches, that's all good. We would want to put an image in later, go back, continue. We don't have any social media. Yes, you can check my data. No, we won't. Save and continue. And I'll go to the board. So it's just doing its little first time startup. There's aspects of this that we will want to use a little bit later. So that's all good. And so now the next thing we need to do is install Divi. Let's go to our themes, add new, upload theme, choose the file. Again, I have to do this for you. So there is the Divi file. Install now. And it's got it, so let's install. Okay, so that's installed. Replace. I must have tried to do it twice, but that's odd. I hadn't done it yet, but we'll just go ahead and replace. Activate. One moment while I edit item. We want now to register it. Again, only I can do this for you. And save changes. Make sure it is saved. Go back to general. I put this in to give you access to maps. Only works on my server. Now, down here, there's a number of little tweaks that I will often put in. And they make the website a little bit more usable. So again, I've just got them, so I just type them straight in. And they deal with menus in the mobile app, and they deal with menus along the top. Save changes. The other thing we need to do is we've got to go to Builder, Advanced, and turn off this generator. It will fight against what we have over here. Save changes. And let's go to the Builder. May as well very quickly, let's look at a header and a footer that we want to use. You're most likely taking my course to be able to learn how to do all this work. This is the part where you would actually begin to do your work. But we've got the course here. You're more than welcome to go find it on learn.ywim.life. It's called YWIM Websites, so that you can follow through from here. I want to go to headers, and so I want to find a header that I like the looks of. I've got all these headers here that is outlined in this course. So I could look at easy headers, and here are various easy headers, and we can look at what we might like, and we can adapt these later to meet with our branding. So that's intermediate headers. No, let's have a look at a couple more. Standard headers. Yeah, let's use this one. So this is 37, DDH037. So if I go here and I go to the Divi library, I can import that header from downloads where I've got it. There it is, Divi, headers, files, and it was oh, that wasn't very good. Let's have a look, go back. It was, which one? Which one did we like? It was this one, DDH037. So let's go back, choose file, downloads, DDH files, standard DDH037. DDH037. Select, import presets, and import. Done. There they are. We'll do the full screen. So back to the theme builder. Click on this, add from library, full screen, use this layout. And now let's look at footers. So let's go with Design 8. So again, we go back to here, import, select file, footers. Whoop, ended up in the wrong place. Home, downloads, underscore, Divi. Okay, that's better. Footers, and what did I say? 8. Files, 8, select. Yeah, it was 8. All good enough. That's already done. We can get rid of that. And import. Okay, it's in there. We go into here, build global header. Two ways of doing the same thing. I just imported it on the other one. This way I can actually load it. Start building. Say, why are you doing that? And we want to import from library. No, from here we want to do it. Save layouts, 8. Use this layout. Cool. We will go back into this later and make it tidier, but that's good enough for now. So we could actually look at a preview of this. So if I grab the name of the website, put it in here. We don't see anything yet, so let's go back to the theme builder, get out of here, and go into here, and we'll build a new template for all pages or posts. Create template. We want to build the container for that, and we're just going to simply import the one that I always use, and select a file, again from downloads. I can easily send these to you. Samoa all pages, open, import, save, save. Let's get out. We want to do another one, and this one is for the 404 pages. Again, we go in, build custom body, and add. No, this one we want to import. Excuse me. Sorry. Import from our downloads, and we want the 404. This is the 404 page. Open, import. So if the website ever has an error, this is the page it will show. Like this, a simple 404. We can save that. Get out. Now we want the search page to show search results. Once again, we go in, import, export. Once again, we go to downloads, and we want the search page. There it is. Open, import. Save, and X. Now, if we go here, we need to create our first page. So add new. While that's working, we'll go down to settings, general, save changes. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We'll go and call this welcome. Publish, publish. And let's use Divi. Let's go ahead and we'll start browsing layouts. Because this is going to be for churches in general, let's have a look at church. And here's as good a page as any. This could be a landing page. What is that one? Well, you've got a choice of which ones we want to use. But we can totally readjust these. So this is a landing page, so we'll go ahead and use this one. So use this layout. Okay, looking good. Let's save. And what happens if we refresh? Do we get the new landing page? No, we don't, because we need to go to, let's go to layouts. We want to go to settings, general. That's looking good, that's looking good. Settings, reading. Static page, and we want welcome. Save changes. So we don't have our welcome page here. Having saved that, we should now get our welcome page. And we do. So we've essentially created the first part of our website. That's kind of nice. I like the way that it's a darker blue. Very cool. That's all for this lesson, or overview of how to create a website.